Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a bonus reading for Cancer. You continue to have some of the highest viewership on these readings, so I'm going to continue to send them out to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your likes and comments as well. All right, let's give Cancer a reading. Thank you. What's hidden from Cancer? Not much is hidden from you, Cancer. All right, there we go. All right. Outcome and advice for Cancers, the ones that are here, looking for messages of divine guidance. Thank you. Ooh. All right, let's turn these cards over, how they fell. Turn the card over. Let's see what the overall energy, Cancer. The Chariot reversed. When you show up in your own reading, it allows you to take advantage of these energies. So, Cancer, Chariot reversed. Something not moving on, not making moves. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, I love these illustrations. These pants, they're like huge bell bottoms. Oh, love it. All right. What does Cancer need to know about the Chariot reversed? What's not moving? Who's not moving on? Who's not making moves? Wow. All right, Chariot's one of the fastest moving cards of the deck, and so's the Knight of Swords, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's rushing in. The Knight of Swords doesn't always have the truth. They just rush, maybe even rushing to conclusions. You can see the cloudiness even in this card. There's some type of rushing, and someone's mask is showing. They can't juggle anymore. Okay, so whoever this is in the Chariot reverse. They're stuck. They can't make moves. But it feels like they are rushing to conclusions. Knight of Cups in reverse. There's some type of delusion. That's not true. That it feels like this someone's rushing to conclusions around a decision they don't like. And it feels like they're stuck in a false perspective, but they're rushing, they're running with it. Feels like it's about their stuckedness. It feels like they're trying to get out of that stuck energy, but instead what I'm seeing is they're rushing to conclusions. It feels like they might be trying to protect themselves. This feels like a lot of excuses why something doesn't work, that kind of stuff. Tell me about what's the false illusion? It's around an Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. This is a seed of potential. An Ace of Pentacles is wonderful. It's a seed of opportunity. Might take you in a new direction, inviting you to a new path, but it's a seed. A seed needs to be planted in the right soil and nurtured with the right amount of sunlight. Not too much sun, not enough, and the right water, the right care and attention. There's even gardens behind this, so a real gardening kind of feel to this. All right, so there's some false illusion around a new opportunity. And it feels like whoever this is that can't make moves I'm getting a real defensiveness, rushing to conclusions, why something doesn't work. It feels like by rushing to this conclusion and operating off of kind of a fictitious negative perspective is kind of, they're telling on themselves. All right. Where's Cancer in all of this? Thank you. Queen of Wands reversed. Two of Swords reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Envious, jealousy, not making moves, not authentic self. Doesn't sound like your energy. Why is Cancer? Feels like you're with judgment, you're learning judgment. You're in this expansive energy. And Two of Swords reverse, where there's been a fog of confusion around this person, around this situation. Clarity's coming in. That's giving you better judgment so you can expand. So why is Cancer connected with this Queen of Wands in reverse energy? King of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. That sounds more Cancerian, I guess. And King of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. World card. Another expansive energy. Judgment's very expansive. That people are in their coffins and they're being called to another life. Out of coffins, out of that small cramped space into something new, expansive, an awakening type of energy. This, I'm getting more of like whoever is rushing to conclusions in this defensive energy. They're hurt. I just heard butt hurt. Someone's really, they're not seeing things clearly because they are rushing to conclusions. And it feels like feels like whoever this is, they almost have this energy of they want to unmask you, Cancer, and rush in and create a false illusion about you because they're stuck. Something didn't move around an opportunity. It didn't work out. You're seeing this. You've got this expansive energy. It feels like you're leaving this person behind. Maybe that's part of it. You might have left this person behind and their false illusions. It feels like this person can't make the moves that you make. There's some type of envy here. And negative perspectives. Very controlling, manipulative. And there's something about, they feel very wounded, hurt. Feels like that's at the heart of the reason why they are rushing to conclusions, trying to control the narrative around you because they don't know how to do what you do, Cancer, to take action. And it feels like they're wanting to, instead of looking at themselves, why they can't move, it feels like they're projecting onto you limitations. Their own limitations, their own hurt. What does Cancer need to know most about this? Six of Wands, Five of Swords. It looks like you have public success. You know how to take action. There's all this expansion in your energy as well. And if whoever this is, it feels like they don't like that you have this success. They don't like that you have this expansion. It feels like they're trying to block chariot, Cancerian energy, trying to make it so you can't make moves, you can't move on. Three of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles reversed. They could be a part of a group. Friend group, family group, toxic group. Toxic group. There's one person that I've been tuned into, but now I'm tuned into this. Oh, if they can't control you, if they can't be a part of your success, then they'll destroy. That's kind of the picture I'm getting. So whoever this is for you, Cancer, they don't like you. They don't want your success. They only want you to have success if they are a part of it, if they're connected. And so you having success, you moving on, you making moves, moving on, does not jive with whoever this is. And if they can't control you, if they can't manipulate you to do what they want, then it feels like they try to control the narrative around you. It doesn't look like it's working. What I keep seeing is you creating a lot of abundance. It feels like a legacy. You're working on a legacy. You're working on creating generational wealth, abundance. And it feels like you've let go of this person. It feels like it's more than that. It feels like you've let go of any beliefs that anyone can stop you. It feels like you've got a calling. And there's all this expansive energy, and this feels like an old story. And I'm hearing Sia's unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Unless you still have a story and somehow want a story of someone can stop you. In this energy, this feels expansive. New opportunities coming in left and right. A glow up. Public success. Working on a legacy. So your energy looks very chariot-like when I'm tuning into those energies. And it just feels like there are people from maybe your past that are used to being able to affect you, to be able to come in and stop you from this, but it doesn't feel like it has any effect. It feels like you're just seeing this and letting go of anybody who's just not on, who can't join you on your chariot, who's trying to stop the chariot, who's popping the tires on your chariot, or whatever wheels you have on your chariot. I'm not getting that they can affect you anymore. All right. In what's hidden, we have the Tower reversed, the Page of Cups, the Cosmic Seed. I'll see what that is here in a second. And then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. New cards. This is this new tarot deck was suggested to me. The Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. Whoops, this Love this. And I wondered, I was like, 22? That's 21 is the world. So it's a new card to just this deck. Let me read. The cosmic seed, electron, source, potential. The cosmic seed is the seed of infinite potential. It exists in the quantum realm and can move between dimensions, realities, in all directions and through matter. It is the intelligence from which all ideas and things are created. This card is a reminder of your superpower. You have access to the infinite in every moment. What are you creating with your thought, power, and influence? Wow. All right. All right, Cancer. You are the cosmic seed, infinite potential. I was just talking about the seed of potential in the 3D with this card. And now in what's hidden is, I feel like this, there's a lot of potential here. It feels like you've been working on this potential, taking new opportunities, taking action on those new opportunities. It feels like a calling. A calling, you can't convince others. Well, I saw these messages and these signs. You sound, anybody who does that, the messages are for you inside the house. If you need validation for your calling from outside, then that's not how the calling works. A calling is you get your own personal messages and you test them out by taking action towards them. Any type of guidance messages that say you have to do this, you have to, oh my gosh, if you don't do those aren't good messages. It's been my experience that if you feel like you have to do, then you are tuning into energies that are manipulating. You always have choice. You always have choice. So the kind of guidance that I've heard within awakening, calling, are inspiration, ideas, opportunities that you can hook into and take action towards. It goes off into more of a psychosis if you have belief systems that you are meant to be that that might be manipulating your ego. Whenever I've followed those, like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one and I got, that's psychosis. But when I've got an idea, I'm like, that's a really good idea. I'm really excited about that. I would like to take action on that. I would love to figure out how to, when and how to take action. And that's kind of like double Dutch, kind of waiting for the right opportunity to jump in and start jumping and seeing. As you take action, does the universe respond in a way that says, yes, keep going, or this isn't the way, or adjust the way. So I love this cosmic seed here, Cancer. Infinite potential. Holy cow. A whole new card showing up. And it feels the same for you in this energy, that you have something, an infinite potential, and it looks like you're taking action on that. All right, the Messenger of Cups, Page of Cups. Someone coming in with an opportunity. You don't know what's in that cup. It could be a fish. It could be empty. It could be an illusion. So it looks like there's a message coming in. of potential, but you don't know if that's the right potential or not. Because we've got Tower reversed and Nine of Pentacles reversed. Feels like, oh, that's this other person's energy. You've got this infinite potential. It feels like people, someone can tune in, can feel, can see this potential that you have. And it feels like they're selling you some kind of fantasy because they can't do what you're doing. They want you to fix them. Tower reverse is my card for fixing, chronically trying to keep their false reality from collapsing. With Nine of Pentacles reverse, it's someone who's can't find abundance, can't create abundance for themselves. So, what does Cancer need to know about this cosmic seed energy? This amazing life force potential. Moon card. Hanged Man. Ten of Swords reversed. Boy, that potential with Moon. Hanged Man. Ten of Swords. It feels like this person knew of this potential and would just create an illusion, wanted you to waste your time and energy on them. It feels like they might have kind of kept you stuck, kept you giving to them because they lack stability. Feels like people have been taking advantage. They give very little, a false illusion, but they want you. Also, I feel like this Page of Cups is taking advantage of your kindness, of your emotions, of your mothering. Even if you're not gendered, but mothering. It's not about gender. And it feels like they want you to fix it. They want you to give them abundance, stability. Train your focus on them. There we go. In what's hidden, someone fed you a false illusion. And instead of going after this cosmic seed of potential that you have, they were keeping you stuck, wounded, focusing your attention on fixing them, on uplifting them, keeping them stable. And it feels very, because you've got this cosmic seed of potential, so much potential. But it feels like someone wanted that for themselves and wanted that kind of hidden away, wanted you hidden away. It doesn't look like it's working. It looks like they've tried to chariot reverse, tried to keep you stuck, unable to move, make moves. They rush to conclusions and false perceptions about you. And even though you take action and have success, this person, it feels like, doesn't want you to have personal success. They want what you have. If they need you to focus it on them, there's no appreciation. It feels like this is a bully, someone who, when you have successes, they don't celebrate you. If anything, they bully you, try to take you down a notch or 20,000. This is a very insecure energy. Now that I've got what's hidden, I can redefine the overall energy. Now I understand. This is someone very insecure, jealous, envious. They can't do what you do. And if you don't focus on them and give all your potential to them, then they're very punishing, punitive. It looks like in the past they were able, with their negative words, negative vision, negative perspective. This is a very manipulative person. They've manipulated you, emotions, and through their communication, words, lack of words, to keep you wounded, to keep you insecure, so you would focus on them instead of recognizing what you got going on, Cancer. It looks like you're seeing this and you've had an awakening. Feels like you've also left this type of energy behind, or are working on leaving it behind, leaving that world with achievements and accomplishments. So then once this person can't control you, then they try to control the narrative around you. But it looks like this person is being seen, because your actions, the way you show up, doesn't fit with what this person has said about you. You're working on your legacy. You're not interested in this person. Okay, got it. Because you've got that cosmic seed of potential that you're working towards. All right, the outcome and advice, Cancer. We have Justice reverse, Strength card. And then these cards came out as a challenge to those cards. So we've got the Page of Wands. Dapper Dan. He just looks so smart. All right, and then the Six of Cups in reverse. The Taj Mahal. Oh, what great illustrations. All right, Six of Cups reverse. Those cards came out as a challenge to these other cards. All right, Strength card. You've got the Strength. Oh, inner strength. It looks like you have learned, you've matured, healed a lot of emotions, and it feels like when this person had access to you, they kept you insecure, fearful, feeling like you don't matter, you can't make things work, but it looks like you're not listening to this person anymore. And you've got this inner strength. It feels like you've learned a lot about you on the inside, and you've got this confidence. It doesn't feel like this person or anybody can tell you who you are, Cancer. I love that. It looks like with the Justice reverse, they've tried to create imbalances. It feels like they have created a lot of injustices for you. Lies, manipulation, emotional manipulation, keeping you confused once you got the clarity. Feels like this person has done a lot to try to keep you from moving on, from being yourself. That's where we started, the Chariot reverse. And I said, you showing up as yourself. It feels like this person, amazing lesson. You might have centered this person in your experience, and it feels like they were trying to keep you from being your authentic self and not making moves, moving on. But it looks like you're just not in agreement to that story. You're no longer allowing this person to project their negative story onto you. You've got too much courage and strength to agree to that. They've tried, and they have created a lot of injustices for you, but not anymore, is what it looks like. I think you're recognizing your cosmic seed of potential and you're acting on it, allowing yourself to have this expansion, working towards your legacy, letting go of this whole story, not just this person, but the whole story. Anything about injustices. Okay, it looks like as you move away from these energies, as you heal, as you find your strength, end this cycle, it just doesn't have, whatever this person's trying to do, it doesn't have the effect. You're gray rocking this person, turned your back, you're focusing on something else, whatever the seed of potential is. It feels like you're not giving this person any of your time, your energy, because they're unapologetic. They lack care. I think you can see that. And you're just recognizing, like, you can't teach someone to care for you. You can't get someone to care who doesn't care, who's unapologetic. And what I'm getting is, as you're just moving forward, leaving this energy behind, leaving the story behind, leaving their projections behind, leaving their injustices behind, you're not co-creating with them anymore. They used to be able to affect you because you were in that story, but it looks like you took your energy and went elsewhere. And so all that story, all that trying to stop, it'll, with you moving, not trying to convince others, not trying to convey, moving on and focusing on whatever this seed of potential is and your expansion, legacy that you're leaving behind, whatever that is, your energy's gone out of here. And so whatever they've tried to create for you, not moving on, keeping you stuck, it's being seen. And it's not that you have to announce and get everybody and try and get everybody to see at all. You're just showing up and proof is in the pudding. All right. Why is the Messenger of Wands, the Page of Wands, a challenge to this outcome and advice? Wheel of Fortune is a challenge to whoever is in this Page of Wands energy. Your fortune changing. Your luck. You feel very lucky here. Like extremely lucky. If that's not the story that you have, maybe start telling that story. I'm so lucky. I am so lucky. I figured this person out. I figured out how to leave. I've got all this potential within me and I'm focusing on me, taking action towards what I desire, whatever this cosmic seed of potential. And I'm going after what I want. Expansive energy. You've got clarity, stability. And it feels like someone might be trying to come back and say some negative things to try to get you, because in the past they would be able to say something and get you to stop and focus on them, and they would get you in your insecurity, instability, mess with your head and how you perceive yourself, mess with your heart, and project negativity onto you. It doesn't look like they can affect you anymore unless you want them to, unless you still have a story. If you still have a story, I would start telling the story of how lucky I am. I'm so lucky I have this potential within me. When I take action on it, it's amazing how much change I can create from just a little seed. Was it the mustard seed? The faith? That's all you need? You've been willing to learn a new way There's some type of communication coming in, though. And it feels like this person's trying to mess with your head, trying to create more injustice, trying to get you this even trying to, it feels like they'll poke you in like a family wound where they used to be able to poke, say something and affect you, but it doesn't look like they're able to do that anymore. I think you're seeing that this person just doesn't have potential. They don't like your happiness. And so the best way to disappoint them is to be happy and not allow them to affect you. Wow. That went over a little longer, but what a beautiful reading. Pat myself on the back. Pat yourself on your back. This is amazing, Cancer. Seed of cosmic potential. What will you do with that? Take care.